your voice of the Valley, AM 1450 KBMW. Turner Bluff is here, and it is time for your Snap Spotlight. This has got to be your favorite part of the Friday, right? Turner Bluff, and I am joined today by North Dakota State College of Science standout Quinn Neppl. How's it going today, Quinn?
Pretty good.
And we do this segment at the early part of every Friday and in the 4 o'clock hour, if you guys did not know. So make sure to go also check it out on our YouTube channel as we are taping the interview. And how's your first season of college basketball going so far, Quinn?
It's going good. It definitely started out a little. It was eye-opening, you know. I mean, the game's a lot faster. I don't know. Had to get a lot stronger, obviously, and stuff. And so it was an adjustment. But now that we're rolling, things are going a little better. Awesome. And a little bit before you came to NDSCS, where you're from, and a quick breakdown of how your high school career went. So I'm from Maddock, North Dakota. It's about 45 miles south of Devil's Lake, if most people know where that is. I started. All throughout high school, we had like low numbers for girls basketball. So I started playing varsity in 8th grade, and then my freshman year, I kind of like had a breakthrough, and then from there on, things slowly got better. So I ended my high school career becoming like our school's leading scorer. Oh, awesome! So that was nice. It was rewarding to feel that after all like the work that I put in. Yeah, and was it did you end up shattering the record, or did you get it by maybe 100 points, or? I think it was 100, 200 points that I got it by. Okay. Oh, then you got a nice little cushion there. Hopefully you're going to hang on to it for a while then. Nobody coming up you're worried about? Oh, no. We've got some pretty good girls that are coming up, but I hope it stays for a little bit. There you go. And I'm from Breckenridge, and I'm sure a lot of people have been asking you this in the Twin Towns, but are you related to the Neppls around here? Yes. I'm pretty sure they're my dad's cousins. I don't know too much about the relation, but I know that there is something there. As someone with distant relatives all over the place, I can definitely relate to the distant relations. But what made NDSCS the right fit for you to continue your playing career here? So both of my parents graduated from NDSCS, so they definitely, told me good things about the campus and stuff, and I want to go into dental hygiene, so I knew that the dental program was good here, and it's only one in North Dakota, so. And then after Jacobson reached out to me to recruit me, it just kind of all fell into place, and I knew Wahpeton was where I wanted to be. You weren't a little nervous when the coaching change happened? No, I was pretty confident in part because, I knew she'd been here, and she was with Jacobson, and I knew she knew what she was doing, so I wasn't too worried about it. Gotcha. How would you describe your playing style and what made Coach Jacobson and Coach Masterson think that you'd be a good fit for the program? I feel like it's just my pace or my tempo. I like to play a fast game kind of, and I feel like at this level, a fast game is how it goes. So I think that's the biggest factor that they're looking at about my game. Okay. Not a whole lot of gals on the roster this year, which has its ups and downs. Downside being you play a lot of minutes, and that definitely kind of tires you out. But the upside, you get to play a lot of minutes. Could you tell me a little bit what that experience has been like? So I would say I really enjoyed the experience. I feel like we're really close as a team, and the camaraderie we have is not something that maybe the bigger, teams would have. We definitely have to be conditioned very well with such low numbers, so practice can sometimes get to be a little long with all the running and stuff, but it pays off. So, like I said, I personally do like the low numbers. I just feel like we just get each other so well, and we just know the way we play now, and we're so comfortable with one another. It makes the game fun. Awesome. And like a lot of girls who move up to the next level, you were the star of your school's program. What's that adjustment been like, playing with other girls that are of similar caliber, and now you have a different role on the team? I like it a lot. It almost takes a little bit of pressure. It does take some pressure off, and just knowing that there's other people around you that, have the same passion, want to do what you want to do. It just makes things so much easier, and it's basically just taking the pressure off and not having to feel like you have to do everything. You have a role, and everybody else on the team has a role now, and so, not worrying about doing too much almost. Who's I don't want to put you on the spot here, but who is a teammate that you've really, really, really clicked with, and you're like, oh, I love your game, I love playing next to you? If there's one that stands out for you on the squad. I would have to say Nadia probably. Just the way we play, I feel like we're pretty similar, and we always are looking for each other out on the court and stuff, on fast breaks and things like that. I don't know. It just feels like we click like that. And it's her second year at the program, right? Yep. So she could kind of takes on a little bit of a mentor role too for the freshmen, I'm sure. Oh yeah, for sure. She's one of our captains, and she definitely has earned herself that role. Awesome. And at one point in your career, did you decide you wanted to play college basketball? Was it something that's been a childhood dream for you, or was it something in high school that you were like, you know what, I could actually probably do this? Yep. So ever since I was like a younger girl and stuff, my dad's always coached older girls, and watching them like sign and move on and stuff, because I'd go sit in on their practice and stuff and be around them, and just like watching these girls go to the next level, I was like, well, this is something I want to do. And then like all throughout high school, I'm like, yeah, I want to keep doing this. And then when my high school career ended, that's when, the way I felt, I was like, I can't be done quite yet. So yeah, it just kind of all kept building up throughout the years.
Oh, was your dad your coach then?
Yep, my dad was my coach.
Oh boy, tell me! I bet you have some fun stories then.
Yeah, we had our moments, but at the end of the day, I'm glad I had him, because I feel like he pushed me a lot harder than maybe some of the other girls. But that he could do that because it was like I understood. I don't know. Being his own kid, it was like he wasn't too worried about hurting my feelings. Like he was gonna tell me what I needed to do and how to do it. So. It definitely, things were tough at times, there would be some nights where we'd be eating dinner as a family and, things would be a little quiet or tension would be high, but I definitely wouldn't have it any other way looking back at it.
Yeah, then someone has to be the referee then at the table, I'm sure.
Yeah, that'd be Mom.
Yep, I figured. And what would your ideal situation be for playing at a 4-year university? And it can be, anything. I don't know if that's something in the cards for you that you're planning on, because it sounds like your major is what's going to come first. So it sounds like you're thinking dental program, and then after that, would like to also play basketball if possible.
Right. So right now I'm planning to stay in Wahpeton to get, play basketball next year, hopefully get into hygiene and stay in the hygiene program. And then after I graduate from Wahpeton, if I still am thinking about playing basketball, I would just go on. I mean, it really would. I feel like I want to stay somewhere close to home, so like a bigger university somewhere in North Dakota, and then probably just get my bachelor's in science and go from there and stuff. But honestly, just the biggest thing I look for when thinking of college is a place in North Dakota and close to home, because I just feel like I'm so family oriented, and like it's hard being away sometimes.
Yeah, I can imagine. How long's the drive for you then?
It's about 4.5 hours.
Okay, not great, but at least it's still drivable.
Right.
Don't have to fly across the country or anything. All right. Well, anything else you'd like to add, Quinn?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on. And before we wrap this up, we have our snap schedule reminder to let you guys know what's coming up in the next 7 days. Starting off with today, we have BW Gymnastics at Jamestown for a 5 p.m. meet. BW Girls Hockey hosts Pequot Lakes at 6 p.m. Both of the Wahpeton basketball teams in action against West Fargo Horse. The boys are at home and the girls are on the road. Both of those games are set for 7:15 p.m. And the Breckenridge girls basketball team heads to Barnesville for a 7:30 p.m. matchup. We'll have that game on B92.7 FM. Tomorrow we'll have BW Wrestling at a tournament in Larimore. Breckenridge boys basketball hosts Ada Borup at 2:30 p.m. BW boys hockey also is at home against Becker Big Lake at 3 p.m. Monday has BW Wrestling hosting a home triangular at 5 p.m. And yes, women and men are both in action at 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. respectively on their home floor against Williston State College. Breckenridge boys basketball is at Park Christian at 7:30 p.m. On Tuesday, BW girls hockey is at home against Morris area at 6 p.m. BW boys hockey hits the road for a 7 p.m. matchup with Detroit Lakes. Wahpeton girls basketball is at home against Valley City at 7 p.m. Wahpeton boys basketball head to Valley City for a 7:15 p.m. matchup. And Breckenridge girls basketball hosts Park Christian at 7:30 p.m. Then to wrap it up with Thursday, NDSCS women and men, once again, both on their home floor. Women play at 5:30 p.m., men at 7:30 p.m. against Dakota College at Botno. BW boys hockey is at home against Kitson Central at 6 p.m. BW girls hockey is at Long Prairie Gray Eagle at 7 p.m. And then BW wrestling is actually on the road for a duel against Fargo Davies. That is at 7 p.m. So that's a look at your Snap schedule reminder, and that will do it for another Snap Spotlight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you did not know, we put these interviews on our YouTube channel, and you can go check it out there. And make sure to, come back for the next one next week. Here's a quick word from our sponsor. Snap Fitness, your locally owned gym in Wahpeton, wants to have you join their workout family. Snap offers personal training, and owner Renata Faub will even write up workout plans for you. If you're an athlete in the Twin Towns, Snap Fitness will help you make sure you're prepared for the upcoming sports season. To all the retired athletes over 65, Snap Fitness participates in the Silver Sneakers Insurance Program, and most major insurances reimburse for memberships to Snap. Stop by Snap Fitness today and ask about their membership packages. They're located at 102 7th Street South in Wahpeton.